All right, once again, just to review, the 3 P's of reading are punctuation, pronunciation, and person, right? Punctuation, pronunciation, and person. I'm going to read this reading passage. Listen very carefully and tell me if you can hear the punctuation, pronunciation, and person, okay? All right, please listen carefully. The school was going to hold a fun fair to raise funds for the needy. Every class was in charge of either a food or game stall. Class 5C was buzzing with excitement as the pupils discussed their game stall. Yongmeng suggested, "Let's have a game where you toss rings at bottles. If you manage to get a ring around the neck of a bottle, you win a prize." Santha thought it was a wonderful idea and nodded in agreement. She said they could borrow the rings from Mr. Tan, their sports teacher. And we could gather used bottles and fill them up with sand so they would not topple easily, added Tommy eagerly. How about the prizes? Asked Siti. Yongmeng replied, perhaps we can make little gifts like keychains. This way, we can save money and contribute more to the fundraising. The game is really fun. I'm sure it will be a great success. Okay? Did y'all get that? Right? There are actually way more pieces of dialogue right here than we are used to. There's actually 4 pieces of dialogue here, right? So punctuation, pronunciation, and person. Notice the other thing that Mr. Pang is not doing is I'm not rushing. Okay, so read slowly. Okay, do not be in a hurry to finish, because if you read too quickly, you will not be able to pronounce properly, you will not be able to punctuate properly, and you will not be able to read the characters expressively. So read at a speed that you are comfortable with. Don't be in a hurry to finish the reading. All right, everybody okay so far? If you are, can you please give me a thumbs up? Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, Ariane, are you okay? Okay. Very good. Well done. Okay. Now let's go on to the picture. Okay. Right. So let's take a look. Yes, Wen, did you raise your hand? Unmute yourself. Go ahead. Ask the question.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yes, you may. Go ahead. Okay, let's give Fuan a little bit of time. Okay. Would you like to take a break? Okay, maybe take a 2-minute break, then come back. Quickly go, quickly come back. And also with our lesson. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, so this is a picture, right? So remember, like earlier, we were deciding what was the game being played, right? We decided it was going to be Captain's Ball. So this activity, where would we find an activity like this? Farah, where would I find an activity like this? Any idea where I might find an activity like this? No, Farah?
At the games playground.
Okay, where can I find such a game? Where would I be able to play a game like this? Where might I find a game like this? Let's see. Fuan?
like a carnival.
Okay, right? Okay. So this is probably some kind of a carnival game stall, right? Yeah. So I'm going to always in my head, I'm going to decide where is this picture. Okay, so this picture is probably at a carnival games stall. Okay, so let's go and look at the question. The first question is always about the picture, right? And remember, I taught you all to use the pyramid, right? The now, next, think, and remember. So look at the picture. Would you like to play this game, right? So always answer the question first, okay? So how would you answer such a question? Would you like to play this game? Why or why not? Javier, would you like to just answer the question? Simple answer will do. Go ahead. Say again. I can't hear you. Say louder and closer to the microphone. Yeah.
I would like to join this game because it's interesting.
Okay, I would, right? So always answer the question. Before you go into the now, always answer the question, right? I would love or like to play this game because, and Javier added, right? Because it is interesting, okay? Right, so Javier added the word interesting, okay? Now, after I answer the question, I can now go into the picture and talk about the now, okay? But before that, can I say no or not? Can I say, Javero, can I say no or not? Can I say no, I don't want to play this game? Can or not? Unmute yourself to answer. Sorry, cannot. Can, okay. You can say no, but it will be more difficult, right? Because if you say no, you will need to come up with another activity, right? So my advice to all of you is use the picture and say yes. Everybody okay? Do you all remember I said this? It is always easier to say yes, okay? So yes, I would love to play this game. Why? Javier said, oh, because it's very interesting. So now I'm going to describe this picture in a way that will make it interesting, okay? So would I like to play this game? Am I interested to play this game? Yes, I am. Okay, I am interested to play this game because I think that this is a very interesting game, right? JV used the word interesting, right? In the picture, I can see that there's a boy who has thrown a ball through a hole, and it's the first ball that he has thrown. He has 2 more balls left to throw, I think, because maybe he has paid $1 for the 3 balls. It says there in the sign, $1 for 3 balls, right? I think that if he's able to throw 2 more balls into the hole, he will win a prize, okay? Right? It says on the sign that if he is able to score a ball into 3 different shapes, he will get a watch as the prize. I think that this is very interesting and I would love to win such a prize myself. That is why I would be interested to play this game, right? I think that a watch is a great present. Okay. I remember before COVID-19, when we had night markets, I played a game very similar to this at a night market near my home. The game involved knocking over some empty cans with a ball. And if I could successfully knock the cans down, I would win a prize. This game in the picture reminds me of what I played at the night market many months ago before COVID-19. Okay. What do you think of the prizes? Okay, so it's referring to these prizes here. Okay. Right. So what do I think of these prizes? Would somebody like to answer this question? Let's have Zhang Hao, would you like to answer this question? try to answer this question. What do you think of these prices? Unmute yourself, please, somehow. Go on. Okay, so if you are not sure how to answer, right, you can always use the question to answer. So what do you think of these prices? I think that. Okay, so you want to try somehow? Go ahead. I think that the prices. Go on somehow, unmute yourself and try at least one sentence. I can't hear you.
I think that the prices.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think that the prices are good?
Yes.
Oh, you have to say that, right? Go ahead. I think that. Go on. I think that. I think that the prices are good
I think that the prices are good
because.
because
Okay, so this is where you can link to your own personal experience, right? So why do I think that these prices are good? Xin Lei, can you try to give Mr. Pang one reason why you think these prices are good? Okay, unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah, candy.
Okay, yes, there's candy, but why do you think that this is a good price? Link it to yourself. Xin, try to link it to yourself. Why do you think that candy is a good price? Or why do you think that a watch is a good price? Or why do you think that a soft toy is a good price? Why is it good for you? Would anyone like to jump in at this point? Why do you think the prices are good? Or maybe you don't like the prices and you think that they are not good, right? Remember, yes, no, but, right? Okay, so come up with a reason why you think the price is good or is not good. And then at the end of the day, what do you think? Okay, remember the yes, no, but structure. Isrian, would you like to come up with a reason why you think that this price is good?
Because it's
I'm
because it's
sorry,
comfortable.
what do you mean by because it's comfortable?
Because you can play or like eat sweets if you like what.
Okay, so remember to link it to yourself, right? So if you say that sweets are good price, maybe because you like sweets, correct? Because
Yeah.
I like sweets, right? Or I think that the soft toy is a good price because I love to collect soft toys, right? And I want to add to my collection, correct? That's one possible reason. Or I think that the watch is a good price because I've always wanted to have my own watch, but I'm still waiting for my parents to buy it for me. So if I can win a prize and get a watch by playing this game, then I will have a watch that I can wear, right? So link it back to yourself, remember? Okay. So for the second part of the question now, you always link it back to your own experience, okay? So you start with the now, the next, the think, and then the remember. Then for the subsequent questions, you always use, remember this structure, right? Right? We talked about this, right? And then yes, no, and but, right? Okay, so let me give you an example, right? If I'm asked this question, what do you think of the prices? I will say, I think that these prices are great, right? I've always wanted a squid-shaped soft toy because that is something that I'm missing from my collection of soft toys. I have a soft toy elephant, I have a soft toy unicorn, but I don't have a soft toy squid. I would also like to get the watch as a prize because I collect watches. And this looks like a very nice design for me to collect. Okay. And finally, I don't think that the sweets are a good price because too much sweets can cause tooth decay. And I don't want my teeth to decay. So I got a yes, right? I like these two prizes. I got a no, I don't like the sweets. And then at the end, I'll say, but I think that it's very difficult to win any of these prizes, right? Because for me to do that, I need to throw the ball accurately into 3 different shaped holes. And that's really difficult to do, right? So I might not end up winning any prizes, okay? So I'm going to stop here today just to review what we covered in class today, right? These are the 2 structures, right? This is our 3rd practice, right? By the 4th practice, I hope that you all will be even more familiar with this and you can use the structures to talk a little bit longer, right? So you won't stop with 1 sentence. Do you all understand? Okay, I'm going to end here. Thank you for your time and for coming online. And some of you waited quite long, so I really appreciate that. I'm going to send this over to all of you so that you have something to refer to. But in the meantime, probably sometime this evening, I will send out the video, the recording of this part of our lesson. Okay, so you all can review it. Please try to practice at home, okay, so that you are used to speaking out loud. And on the oral day itself, you will not be stuck with nothing to say. Okay, everybody? If you're all okay, can you give me a thumbs up? Awesome. Okay, thank you all. I will see you back in school tomorrow. Have a good rest, okay? Take care. If there's nothing else, you can go. If you have any questions, please stay behind. Bye.